Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we've got a new Model Y, Tesla Model Y Juniper concept, and this one seems to be it looks pretty good actually in terms of what the different styling is, but I'm still not yet sold on the rear of the Tesla Model Y Juniper. So let's take a look at it. I want to get your guys' feedback. Let me know what you think of it, about it. But before we do any of that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. And so let's take a look at it. Oh, this is a nice Model 3 performance. There's another one at Tesla Thousand Oaks. I actually went to go drive one. I think the sales rep name was Damien. Sorry if I messed that up, but shout out to Damien for letting us drive the Model 3 Performance and take it out for a 20-minute test drive. If you want to see what that review was, definitely check it out on the video on the channel. I kind of want to do it again, so maybe if we go find the Quicksilver one, we'll take a look at it. But here it is. Shout out to Toby for posting this. I like those new Model Y renders. These renders are from Autocar as released, and we can see it is in the white color that we're seeing here. So of course this looks like a Model Y Juniper Performance. We can see the front is very stylistic and a little bit aggressive, but I'm kind of in the same camp as this one here. Quote from John: not a fan of the light bar, but we'll still buy it though. And I feel like a lot of people are just waiting for this Model Y Juniper concept to be actually released next year, and so hopefully it actually comes out maybe like June of next year. But I feel like a lot of deals are happening right now, so certainly I don't know if it'll be worth it to wait for the Model Y Juniper or get into like a current Tesla at the moment. But here is a render of the rear of the Tesla Model Y Juniper from Autocar. We can see we've got that interesting, we'll call it interesting, rear light bar on the back with the kind of like that faded translucent from red to white on the back, and I guess they added their Tesla logo on the back of it as well. So kind of, I don't know, we'll just call it interesting. Let me know what you think of it. Let us know what your thoughts on it. I mean, I'm personally pretty excited for this Model Y Juniper to see it actually come out. But of course, it's going to be a while from now, if not like June or something like that, for the next quarter, maybe quarter 2 or quarter 3 of next year. But here's the article from Autocar if you're interested. New look Tesla Model Y 2025 overhaul adds power, range, and tech. And some interesting statements that they're kind of being very for sure about that. But I guess if it follows anything with like the Model 3 Highland, then I guess yes, it will add new tech. It'll probably add a little bit of range with a bigger battery, as rumors have discussed, and of course it might be a little bit more powerful as well. But certainly I guess this rear taillight bar is just growing. It'll take a little bit to grow on me, or maybe that picture that we saw was like a little bit of an not accurate, or maybe the camera frame rate or something was really messing with what it actually looks like. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's exactly what it will be, but maybe we have no idea, and we'll certainly see when it actually comes out. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and have haven't noticed any drop in speed, and I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, Chosy. Thanks for coming in. And on top of that, here's an interesting poll that I saw regarding the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, the lower, less interior, less equipped vehicle. I guess it's an interesting one. Like, would you consider buying a Tesla with a base interior, just like the similar one in Model 3 rear-wheel drive in Mexico, if it was cheaper by $2,700? And out of 569 votes, a lot of people said no, they would not. I guess a $2,700 discount is not worth it. And it kind of makes sense. I feel like if it was like a $5,000 discount, then now we're talking, but you lose that rear screen, you lose ventilated and heated seats, heated steering wheel, you lose all these different things, and no LED ambient lighting. I guess I would agree that it would not be worth it for that. Chosy, not sure if you remember me from last week, but I ended up qualifying for the 1.99 APR for the Model 3 as a first-time car buyer. Picked it up 2 days ago. Nice. Congrats to you, Chosy, for picking up a new Model 3. I want to know more details. Like, I guess if you don't mind sharing, what's your credit score and how much did you put down as a first-time car buyer to actually get approved? And also, what bank did you get approved through? Because Tesla Finance is a intermediary, and that probably linked you up with one of the banks that they are currently with. And so that's certainly probably, but if you're still around, let us know the details so that we can help out the next person, because the information that I have from first-time buyers is you got to put at least like 20% down, which is about $10,000. But I've heard of some people getting lower, of course, depending on what type of credit score or anything like that. And this next topic, full self-driving. Tesla full self-driving is finally coming out for hardware 3 vehicles. If you're looking to buy a brand new Tesla, you have nothing to worry about. But if you're looking to buy used Teslas and you want that full self-driving, this is everything you need to pay attention to. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So in case you're new to this, hardware 3, right now we are currently at hardware 4 with the new Model Y, the new Model 3, and of course Cybertruck and all these other ones. Hardware 3 is like for 2022, 2023, and like early 2021 or even 2020 vehicles. Those have Tesla hardware 3. And so just like how there's an old iPhone and a current iPhone, if you don't have the latest hardware 4, then you're not going to necessarily get all the updates for full self-driving right away. So hardware 3 finally is getting a release. It seems like Not a Tesla app has confirmed that with the update 2024.26.15 that is currently being tested by employees, will soon be released to hardware 3 owners. The newest full self-driving is on hardware 4, and so certainly it is rolling out at a slower rate. And so that's kind of the thing with Teslas. It's very hard to time buying a Tesla if you want the latest features and everything. You kind of, it's just an endless cycle, just like how the latest iPhone or the latest Pixel is always going to be an endless cycle as well. And so that's why maybe a 2 or 3 year lease might be the best option if you always want the latest technology and anything like that. But certainly it could get, with the latest updates, you could get whatever is coming out. Like now hardware 2.5, I don't think they're actually releasing full self-driving for that, but maybe they will in the near future. And also there's not really any retrofits as well. So unless full self-driving is something you don't care about at all, then certainly you always want to try to have the latest and greatest. Robert, have a Model Y that I got during 0.99 for the family car. Looking at possibly getting a Model 3 1.99, but I really don't drive much as I work from home. I'm on the fence between a new Model 3 and a used in New Jersey. I mean, hey, that's an interesting dilemma between the two of those. I mean, now there's already used Highland Model 3s, so that market is already going to get worse, or that's only start to get the prices are going to go lower on that. So maybe you could wait to see when those prices come down. I think when we last checked, there's like 12 of them on there, with 3 of them being Model 3 performances. So maybe just keep waiting. Josie, 755 credit score across 3 bureaus, only 2 years of credit history. Oh, wow. Put 15K down and approve with JP Morgan Chase, 70K annual gross. Yeah, so that makes sense. If you put a good amount down, that seems like 30% down, if not more, and that makes sense that you got approved them. Yeah, that's the one of the best ways to try and get an approval. You got to give confidence to the banks to approve your loan, and the best way of confidence is just a bigger down payment. It makes sense because the lower the loan amount, then the safe they feel about whatever vehicle you're getting, because at the worst case scenario, they can just dump it to the auction and hopefully not lose too much money. And this next topic, ID Buzz. In case you missed it, there is a new ID Volkswagen electric vehicle that just got released, and there's been a lot of hype for this, and at least seems like the hype is kind of fading because the pricing and also the specs are not necessarily living up to what is out there. But let's take a look at it because it's a really cool vehicle and I still like the styling of it. But if you're just running in, my name is Dennis and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Funky style. I mean, ID Buzz or ID whatever it is, really cool vehicle. And I like how they've brought back this retro-esque type of look and put it into an electric vehicle. But funny headline here. The Volkswagen ID Buzz is here and everyone is mad. And so taking a look at it, quote, I knew it was going to be expensive, but this is too much for those miles. Everybody's upset because it starts at $60,000, where I guess if this was like about the size of a Model X, then maybe that could be more competitive with it. But people are not happy with the range. The range is a 234 mile range, and there's a post right here. The ID Buzz is going to be a hard sell, starting at $59,995. Range is 234 miles for the rear-wheel drive and 231 miles for the 4Motion models, which I get the whole range argument that, everybody wants to have this elusive 300 miles of range, but I really do feel like if you can get a home charger at your house, I know not everybody can get a home charger at their house, whether they don't own their house or maybe their landlord doesn't allow them to, but I do feel like 230 miles of range could be enough, especially if this is a vehicle that you're not going to be doing road trips, like not going to San Diego or Vegas or wherever you're going from, California or like New York to Maryland, then this could be a great vehicle. Like if you're zipping around town, going to Home Depot or Starbucks or anything like that, this could be good because our Cybertruck, as inefficient as it may be, whether it's the rims, the tires or whatever, really only gets like 250 miles of range in real world. So this Volkswagen Buzz, I know it sounds like I'm defending this, but this Volkswagen Buzz, if it's the same size as like a Model X with all the interior spacing and everything like that, so it's like a bigger vehicle than like a Model Y, and if it actually gets 241 miles of range, then this could be a good option for some people that just want that van-esque style and maybe, just for putting around town or whatever like that. But let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about the Volkswagen Buzz? Do you like it? If it goes in the same direction as all these other Volkswagen vehicles, we could start to see some deals and maybe some lease special deals on this as well. I think ID4 you can get for like $300 to $400 a month. So if you can get like an ID Buzz for $400, hey, why not at the end of the day? But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Robert, New Jersey tax break is $9,500 new with no sales tax versus $2,500. Nice. Thanks for the tip on that. Ria, what's the thoughts on pricing the new Model Y? Should it be current model, be the best bang for our buck? Yeah, it's going to be the same price, I would say, if not maybe even less than that. Godsend, I take delivery of Model Y tomorrow. Should I cancel and wait for Juniper? That's a tough one. I mean, if you like the deal, if you need a vehicle and you like the current deal, then I would say just get into it and then figure out when Juniper, because Juniper is going to be at least another year from now before we start to see any deals. Dallas, do you prefer the Model Y rear-wheel drive or long-range all-wheel drive? Thoughts? I would say long-range all-wheel drive is probably going to be your best value, especially because you can get maybe like a small inventory discount on it. How much do you think the suspension will improve on the Model Y Juniper upgrade? Mehmet, I think it will actually improve because going from an old Model 3 to the Highland, you can really feel the difference in the suspension. So if you're concerned about that, maybe go try and test drive the old Model 3 versus the new one, and you'll see how much more comfortable it is. And Model Y just sitting a little bit higher, I think it's definitely going to get way more comfortable. Ready, Model X 2.99 APR when? Probably like later this year, probably in like Q4 or something something like that. Timoteo, thanks for coming in. Thank you for joining, and thank you for the kind comment. And if there's anybody out there that just bought a Tesla or about to buy a Tesla, definitely don't forget to check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Jawa for all the different accessories, screen mounts, phone mounts, and everything that you can get. We also got Tesbros, Vion, and MAGBAK as well down below in the description. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.